Hey, what's up my dudes? Mayu here with another Escape from Tarkov guide. Today I want to talk a little bit about why you should scav on reserve, and I will break it down for you in a couple of main bullet points. There will be timestamps for all of the different arguments as for why you should run this map, but let's start off. Okay, so why should I run my scavs on reserve? Well, scavving on reserve is the best in my opinion for a couple of reasons. The first one is the abundance of loot. On reserve, in pretty much all the buildings, there's a chance of high tier loot spawning. A lot of these times, the buildings are overlooked by other players, and you can scoop up some really good stuff from the buildings. The second point is that there is a plethora of different raider spawns, meaning you can try to farm raiders on reserve, which is, in my opinion, one of the most fun activities on reserve. Getting those high tier guns and armor just feels really good to bring out of the raid. The third and most important one is that compared to PMCs, as a scav on reserve, you have access to easy ways to extract. But most of the extracts for a PMC is gated behind some sort of condition. You cannot just walk up to the extract and expect to get out. So I'm in the game right now. We are looking at the Black Knight building, which is pretty much the center of the map. And the one thing that Reserve has for scavs is ease of access to extracts. Now, before the latest patch, this wasn't true for the PMCs, but with the addition of the D1 bunker, they do have an unconditional extract now. That all you have to do is flip the switch and go to the extract, and you can extract regardless of what you're wearing. All of the other extracts have some sort of limitation to it. Let me show you the different extracts real quick, and I'll tell you a little bit why they are so good. So, with the start from the center of the map, we can move over to the first one, which is called CP Fence. Now, bear in mind you wouldn't move like this towards it because, well, there's going to be scavs and players everywhere. This is an offline raid, so there's no potential enemies here. So if you run in between this fence, and just inside this corner right here, I got a little bit of lag spike. Right there in that area, you can lay down in this bush and extract, if you have the extract as your scav. Now, which extract's available to you depends on where you spawn on the map. This is one of the good ones, I think. It's the second or the middle tier extract in my opinion, for the sole reason that you have to kind of run out in this open area. Now, if we go to the next one, that is the closest one to this one, we have the non-conditional hermetic door. It's called Depot Hermetic Door, and it's located right next to the train station, which is, in my opinion, the best extract as a scav, for the reason that it's super easy to sneak into without really having to go and expose yourself from a lot of angles. So when you're moving to CP Fence, usually I hang around this train station area and the K buildings. You have to decide where you want to go there, either in this bunker fields, the open fields, or through this White Knight building and the garages. And there's usually people around there. But you can enter this this little building right here. I call it Scav Tower. I'm not sure if it has an official name. You can enter through this door right here, or you can enter, you see that little tower there? Under there is a underground passage that leads you to the underground here, and you can easily get to here as well. So you run down here into this thing. We'll get to the extract real soon. And here is the Depot Hermetic extract. Now this is the best one because if you are late in the raid, let's say you are trying to kill some raiders, and you want to have an easy escape after you kill them. Let's say you are standing here, you see the raiders out here near the train station as they usually appear. You take a couple of pot shots, bam bam bam. you go back in here. I showed this in the other video. You wait for them to approach, you kill them, take the loot, and then you just have to scoot down and extract. It's super easy. It's probably the safest way to kill raiders on reserve, in my opinion. That is if you have that. You don't always have that extract option, sadly, but you can get it. The next one you can get as a scav that is a permanent without any conditions is the heating pipe, and that one's over here. So if you have the heating pipe and you're trying to get the raiders, a good option is to hang around this K building area in anywhere really. And once you manage to get the loot that you're satisfied with, all you have to do is run across this open field right here towards the heating pipes. I'll show you right now. Over here is the actual extract. You can anywhere behind these heating pipes, you can also lay down like this and crawl into the grass here, if that's your if you prefer it that way. So this is a tier 2 extract as well. It's a decent one. It can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes I've gotten camped from that tower over there, or there's been people up on Hermetic Hill here trying to shoot me as I'm moving towards extraction. But it's an okay one. There is one more extract that you can go for that is always open for scavs, if you have it, and that is the hole in the wall. Now this is on the other side of the map. I usually don't hang out a lot on this side of the map, so that's why I rarely take it. But it's over here. So if that's the only one that is available to me, let's say I hear a lot of gunshots over at CP fence, or a lot of noises from the night building areas, I might be more inclined to take this one and try to take a safer route, especially if I have some highly valuable items that I really want to get out of the raid. You can sneak along this wall all the way around. You will eventually get to the extract. You will have the hole in the wall extract. It's actually called hole in the fence, I think. It's around here. You just need to stand here. The one thing that's a little bit annoying with it is that you're very exposed when extracting here, and there's not much cover. You can maybe hide behind the pine tree or something. With the new extract that is added, that is like it still has a condition, but not not a hard condition like the other ones. You will see less PMCs late in the raid, in my opinion. That's my experience so far. You will have more player scavs and less PMCs late in the raid, which means it's a little bit safer to run reserve as a scav, in my opinion, because a lot of players extract through that new extraction points. You are getting less PMCs late in the raid, and that means that there's more stuff for you to loot. So oftentimes you find this white bishop unlooted. Sometimes even the queen building you can get unlooted and pick up some highly valuable items late in the raid. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and that you go out to reserve as a scav and bring in lots and lots of loots and makes lots of money. Thank you guys. See you next time.